Earning a single cap for the U.S. women's national team is an achievement, and we're so fortunate that we have a number of other players on the summit that have earned that U.S. women's national team cap. Earning dozens is rare. Earning over 100 and captaining the side, that puts you in an elite company. That tells you everything you need to know about trust. National team environments are unforgiving. You are surrounded by the best players in the world. Every training session is competitive. Every mistake is magnified. And yet, Lindsay Heaps has remained a constant presence throughout multiple coaching cycles, tactical shifts, and generational transitions. That adaptability is key. She has played in different systems. She's partnered with different midfield profiles. She has adjusted her role depending on what the team needed. Sometimes sitting deeper, sometimes pushing higher, sometimes serving as the emotional anchor when younger players were just finding their footing. That versatility is exactly what Denver Summit needs right now as we gain our footing, because this system is going to be evolving. The roster is going to be changing. Injuries inevitably are going to happen. And having a player that is going to allow us to adapt without losing effectiveness is invaluable. And last but not least, definitely not least, leadership. This is the hardest thing to quantify, but it is absolutely the most important. Captains aren't just ceremonial figures. We saw with the Colorado Avalanche when Gabe Landeskog was out for 3 years. A lot of people said, oh, well, somebody else on the app should just take the C. Nobody else wanted to take the C when Gabe was out. Now that he's back, the Avalanche look unstoppable. Now that he's back, it is incredible what a captain can do. On the field, they are decision makers. They're problem solvers. They're the ones communicating with referees, organizing teammates, and setting the emotional tone. Lindsay Heaps has done that on the biggest of stages in her sport. World Cups, Olympic tournaments, high-pressure qualifiers, rivalry matches. She has been there. She's felt it. She's navigated it. Now imagine that experience walking into the Denver locker room filled with players eager to define a new club identity. Imagine the confidence that brings, the calm, the sense that someone in the room has answers because they've seen the questions before. And here's where I really want us to zoom out and connect all these dots. The Summit didn't just sign a midfielder. They signed a standard, a player whose career baseline is excellence, whose expectation is professionalism, whose presence raises the daily bar in training. Man, for young midfielders on the roster, this is a masterclass waiting to happen. Watching how she positions herself, how she conserves energy, how she communicates, how she chooses moments. Those lessons, they do not come from whiteboards. They come from just being in her presence.